Looking to tire yourself out with a drill? My name's Greg. You're watching How to Play Paintball. So snap shooting obviously is super important, running and gunning is important, diving is important. All of these things are important to be a good paintball player. Now, with the drill that we're going to be doing today is a circuit. I know that we've done some other circuits before. This one is going to help you with not only your snap shooting, but also your running and gunning, diving, and crawling. So this is going to incorporate pretty much everything that you can do in paintball with the exception of having somebody else shooting back at you. With those kinds of drills, that's going to be for 1-on-1s, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, all of those things. That's when you can figure out how far can I come out and snap out, those kinds of things. This is more of a fundamental drill. So all that you need is actually 2 targets. So you can see the targets here. I have one in the center of the field. See if I can point at it right. I'm trying to look through the camera. And then also I have this other target. So all you need is one that a couple bunkers can see that you can snap shoot at, and then one in the center of the field that you need to wrap to shoot. These can be whatever size you would like them to be. They don't necessarily have to be the sizes that I have. The one that I have to snap shoot at is the little bit smaller one, about the size of a smaller dinner plate. And the big one is about that big. So it's probably the size of like 2 dinner plates put together, something like that. So what you're gonna do is you have to snap shoot 2 times in a row from each spot in the bunker. Now you can use whatever bunkers it is that you would like, but you need to snap shoot 2 times in a row at the top part of the bunker, 2 times in the middle, and 2 times on your knee. Once you do that, you're going to come out and wrap. You're going to shoot 2 times in a row the center target. Once you've done that, you're going to tuck back in and then run and gun as you dive into the next bunker. So once you dive in and you crawl up to your bunker, kind of think of it like somebody shooting back at you and you need to get underneath their lane and then crawl up real quick into whatever that next bunker is. Then you're going to repeat what you're doing. In this case, I have a mini Dorito, so I'm still going to try to play it in those 3 spots. So I'm going to come out, snap shoot 2 times in a row from the top, 2 times in a row from the middle, 2 times in a row from my knee, and then wrap, and I have to come out and do basically like a 1-ball check-in like we did in the first bunker to shoot the center target. Once I get it 2 times in a row, I'm going to run and gun at that target and then dive into my last bunker. If you'd like to add on to this drill a little bit, once you dive into the 50 bunker, whatever that is, if you wanted to have another target set up that you could snap shoot and then run and bunker it to finish it out, that's okay. You can change things as much as you want with this drill. All that you're really wanting to do with this is incorporate everything that you're going to be doing in a game. So you're incorporating your snap shooting, your running and gunning, snapping out of different bunkers, and playing that wrap. I know that that's a problem that I had a little bit was I would forget to wrap the bunker to check off the inside. I would get so focused on shooting down tape to put that guy in that the center guy would be waiting for me to move and shoot me on the way out. So this is something that's going to help you with that because it's going to be ingrained in your brain that you need to wrap, shoot that center spot to check him off, and then you're running and gunning at that. If maybe there was somebody there, or you just wanted to keep that guy in as you were running and then diving into your bunker. So again, this is incorporating everything that you're going to be doing in a game. Okay, so please don't get frustrated if you are missing when you're running and gunning. If you need to slow down and do more of a walk to get that run and gun shot better, please do that. The snap shooting, obviously you need to get that 2 times in a row. You just want to make sure that you're at least getting 1 or 2 balls on the target as you're running in. Now, again, if you're using bad paint, if you're getting close to the target, that's okay. This is where having a buddy for helping on okay, you made that shot or you're really close is going to help, because sometimes when you're running and gunning, you're not exactly seeing exactly where the ball is going or where the ball is hitting, I mean. So having somebody else there to help you out is always going to be beneficial. But if you wanted to have a little bit larger of a target for when you run and gun, that's okay. Again, guys, this is a drill, so if you're missing, it's not a problem. You just need to figure out where it is that you're making those mistakes, adjust, and then do the drill again. What you'll do, the reason why I have the targets at the center of the field is that you're able to then switch hands and do it with the other hand. So this one, I'd be doing all left-handed, and then you'll switch over to your right hand, do it right-handed, and keep going. Yes, you are using more paint with this drill, but again, you're incorporating everything it is that you're doing in a game. So it's not like you're wasting paint. It's just, it is gonna take a little bit more paint than some of the other drills that we've done before. Now, one thing you need to remember is that you need to stay in that particular spot when you're snap shooting if you miss the target. So if I'm missing when I'm at the midpoint, you need to hit it 2 times in a row before you move on to the next section of the drill. Guys, please be careful when you're diving with this drill. If you're kind of uncomfortable diving, you need to make sure that you get that technique right. If you want to go and slow down a little bit, that's okay. It is not a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead, do the drill, show you what it is that I'm talking about, if the explanation didn't make a whole lot of sense, and yeah, so let's just jump right into it.
Okay, so you're gonna see here that I'm just gonna keep snapping out until I get those 2 times in a row. Once I hit those 2 times in a row, I'm gonna drop to that midpoint of the bunker, get those 2, and then I'm gonna snap out 2 times in a row and hit the target 2 times in a row on the bottom. Now, the reason why I'm going to slow this down, I want you guys to see, once I get this target 2 times in a row and I go to running gun, you really want to try to hold your running gun and keep shooting as much as possible. That's something I could have done better with this drill, was actually making sure that I was shooting the whole way into the dive. Sometimes you'll have it where that last ball is the one that makes the difference, so you want to make sure that you have that there. Same thing here, 2 times in a row, high, medium, and low. And then once I hit those 2 in a row, I'm going to start into my running and gunning. Now, what I should have done actually, same thing with the last one, was been shooting the whole way into the dive. But that's something that if you only want to take a couple shots, that's okay. Just something that I personally am going to change next time I do this drill. Also, my leg, you see my left leg is sticking up. You want to make sure that is flat on the ground so that way when you're diving in, you don't get shot in the foot on the way up.
So guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's crazy. We're over 5,500 subscribers now, and that's all you guys. So thank you so much. Be on the lookout for some new stuff. I am going to be flying up to Chicago to do some drills with Ronnie Dizon of Houston Heat and maybe a couple other pro guys. So I'm going to be vlogging that the whole time while I'm up there, and try to pick his brain a little bit, so be on the lookout for that. And then of course with World Cup coming up when I fly up to Chicago for practice, I'm gonna do my usual playing critique, self-playing critique for that particular field layout whenever it is that they do release it. And if you guys are at World Cup, I of course will be vlogging, but also I will be working the Exalt booth. So please be sure to stop by, check out all the cool stuff that Exalt's gonna have at World Cup, and also come over and see me. Please say hi if you guys see me at World Cup. The only time that I might seem a little bit distant is if I'm walking to a game, because if I'm just kind of focused, but even then, I'm still gonna say hi, so please stop and say hi to me, give me a high five, whatever it is that you wanna do. So guys, thank you so much for the support. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.